Hey guys, what up? It's Jude6 here. I told you guys before, as promised, that I was going to do a review of Sleeping with Sirens' new EP, which I got today. I got it on the actual release day, June 26th, and I got it at Hot Topic because I knew that they would have it there. So I bought it, and I'm so happy I did. It was $6, pretty cheap. If you like Sleeping with Sirens, definitely check this out. So, let's get right into this. This EP has 5 tracks on it. It's all acoustic tracks. And it's really cool because it has the whole idea of a movie type thing, or I'd say a soundtrack thing. Like, the title is, if you were a movie, this would be your soundtrack. So it's really cool because the tracks are actually scenes, they call them. So I think that's really, like, interesting, like scene 1, scene 2, scene 3, scene 4, scene 5, all that. So, this was really exciting for me to get. I already heard a good chunk of this EP before it even got released, because it leaked, I think, like a couple of days ago. Like, I heard a few songs off this last week, and I've listened to it enough, actually, where I can give a pretty decent review, I believe, on it. So, let's get right into it. The track listings are James Dean and Audrey Hepburn, which actually, you know, is if I'm James Dean, you're Audrey Hepburn. But I think they just shortened it. Roger Rabbit, Stomach Tied in Knots, Don't You Ever Forget About Me, and With Ears to See and Eyes to Hear. So basically, everybody should know the James Dean and Audrey Hepburn song. It was probably how Sleeping with Sirens got more popular. That's definitely the song I think anybody knows if they know Sleeping with Sirens. And this is the acoustic side of it, and I've heard like, if you look at previous Sleeping with Sirens videos, they've actually played this acoustically, like, live. And they did it a little differently this time. It has a little bit different lyrics, and I really like the way they did it acoustically. I actually like the acoustic, this version, so much better than the regular version, which I might get hate for it, but I definitely think this song, Kellen's voice sounds not the best at, but his voice is really soulful. Like, if that's the best way to express it. Very, like, has a lot of power and emotion in it. This song has very good, it was very peaceful sounding, the instrument wise and everything, and just how it was really put together. The melody was different than from, like, if you've heard the acoustic version, like of like a Sleeping with Sirens video or something, but I think the melody's better. They took the melody and they totally made it sound 10 times better than it was when they just made something up live or something. So definitely this is so much better on so many levels, and it's really one of my favorite songs on the EP to listen to. I can always go to this track and I can always be pleased with it. So Sleeping with Sirens did a great job on this the acoustic recording of this song. Definitely the best. Now the next song is Roger Rabbit, which is one of the newer songs, and it's obviously acoustic too. And this song, what I liked about it was it had a really nice slow chorus, kind of ballad-like thing, and it made it sound kind of different. Like, Sleeping with Sirens doesn't usually do ballads because they're like a post-hardcore band, but listening to this, it sounded really beautiful, and I really liked Kellen and how he sang the verses of the song. He did it, like, really kind of fast-ish. I don't know how to explain it, but if you know Kellen Quinn's voice, sometimes he'll add some more emotion to it by singing kind of fast, if you know what I'm talking about. This song definitely was really cool. It was really interesting and just kind of was like a breath of fresh air, them trying to make something a little bit more diverse, and I definitely did like this song a lot. The next song is Stomach Tied in Knots, and I have actually heard this song before, but they did it a little differently on this EP. If you look up Sleeping with Sirens videos, this is actually a music video. They do it in some studio or room thing it's like recorded in, but it's stripped down acoustic guitar, and it's a little bit different than this song. Kellen's voice is a little more harsher, and he sings a little bit more higher and coarse, I guess, on that video. And it was a B-side, I guess, to the Let's Cheers to This album, which is their second release. And it definitely, that was a good version, but this definitely sounds so much better. I was really pleased with the lyrics and how they sounded different, and the whole thing was just put together really, really beautifully. It made it like a great sing-along tune at the end, especially because it had clapping and with Kellen singing kind of towards the end of the song, and it just made it like really, really good and really sing-along-y. And this is definitely one of my favorite songs on the album too. The next track is Don't You Ever Forget About Me, which again is another newer song. I really liked this one too. The lyrics to it are, very sad, but the music is kind of different. It's more like upbeat, kind of fast-paced strumming guitar. And I really liked the violin. It's not throughout the whole entire song, but you can hear some violin like when you get down into the song, and it makes the song sound really beautiful, and it really adds to the song. Also, kind of towards the end of the song, there's a female vocalist harmonizing with Kellen Quinn, and that definitely adds to the song a lot and brings like a whole new tone or dimension, I guess I would say, to the song. It says her name in here. It's additional vocals on Don't You Ever Forget About Me by Jessica S. I don't know who that is, but I guess she's the guest vocalist, and she sounds really good. This song is definitely one of my favorites too. They just made it sound really pretty by having that other voice in there, definitely, and the violin really added a lot. So I definitely give them credit for that. The last track off this EP is With Ears to See and Eyes to Hear. Again, this is another one of their more popular songs if you've heard like the post-hardcore version. And they've done a version of this acoustically live too and recorded, but not like refurbishedly recorded, if you know what I'm saying. This version's similar to the live video version, but I think it's a little bit better. It's more polished. It's more... It just sounds really well done. If you haven't heard it, then basically it's very mellow music-wise and singing-wise, but the lyrics are very like depressing. The lyrics are, somewhat, well, they're a lot different actually compared to the post-hardcore version, and I really like them a lot. They're more relatable a little bit in a sense. The percussion on this, I think, is very nice. It's not a lot, but it's very subtle, and it actually, to me, adds a lot to the song and makes it sound really nice. Towards more of the end of this song, Jesse, the other guitar player, I believe, is harmonizing with Kellen Quinn. He does that on some of the acoustic stuff, and actually one of Kellen Quinn's other acoustic acts that he used to have. And, so the harmonizing with Jesse at the very end of the song when they're saying, "Come down from your tower," kind of thing, it's really nice, and it's kind of like chanty-ish, with the harmonies. They really sound really good. I think Sleeping with Sirens doing harmonies off this EP definitely adds a lot. So overall, this EP, I would give it a hands-down 100% rating. There was nothing about this EP I didn't like. Kellen's voice sounded amazing and really, really well, and the production sounded really good. Musically, everything just made a difference, and you could definitely just hear those little things too. And I really liked every single one of these tracks. Honestly, if I had to pick a favorite, it would be really hard to. I mean, I think all of these are my favorites, I gotta say. They're all really well done. So for like the EP tour thing, I'll give you guys that. Here's the cover, and it's got like, the couple sitting in a car watching a sunset with a city, and it says Sleeping with Sirens, if you were in a movie, this would be your soundtrack. It says that. And then the back says, you know, like I said, the scene 1, scene 2, scene 3, scene 4, scene 5, and that has the track listings. And then I think what's funny is if you look down here, it has like a movie rating and it says PG, and it says like Rise Records, but I think that was really funny. And here's the inside. It's very basic, no booklet. Here are all the credits down here. And just like a picture of, you know, the car on a different angle. And here's the CD, which is just all red basically, and it shows more of the city with the sky. And I thought it was really beautiful artwork actually. I really liked the colors and everything. So definitely this album I'd have to give a perfect rating because it was just amazing. I love everything acoustically Sleeping with Sirens does. I like it when they don't focus so much on screams. So I really love to see this acoustic side of Sleeping with Sirens. It's a great EP. They did a great job, and I hope you guys enjoyed this review. See ya for more. Bye.